Well, hello, my friends. I am back. I'm going to Selkirk for the weekend. However, I had gone out to go get some groceries for the wife. We're gonna have dinner and then leave, and I got an email. And I think it's some important news since I had already discussed what happened to the fine scale miniatures detail parts. Some updates came down the pike, and let's just get into my email here and we'll read it together, shall we? So, what we've got over here is an email from Southriver Model Works. Bob Van Gelder is one of the most talented designers in this field we know as craftsman kits. And one of the biggest features of a Bob Van Gelder kit was his metal detail parts. And those detail parts were amazing. Like a lot, like just the as well as fine scale miniatures, they were the best in the market. So I found it interesting that the detail parts didn't go to the same place that the fine scale miniatures did. So let's just read the email together so that we have all the information all at once. Hi everyone, some big changes here. As many of you know, I have not considered reissuing kits or selling anything so that someone else could. This left open the possibility of selling part of the business. So as FSM recently did, I decided to sell just the metal casting end of my business. Many people came forward, and the best fit for me was Dario Ladon, owner of Railscale Miniatures of Maple Ridge, British Columbia, Canada. So those detail parts came to Canada. But that's not it. I thought that Railscale Miniatures was taken in a hiatus, an extended hiatus. I didn't know that Dario was making new kits. As some of you know, my favorite kit of all time was made by Dario Ladon of Railscale Miniatures called Carrick's Corner. Just an amazing multi-kit, super kit. And Dario is kind of a newcomer into this field of craftsman kits, but like I said, has hit the ball right out of the park on, one of his first kits that he released. So this is a good news. So we have a link to railscaleminiatures.com, Dario's website, and some more reading ahead. We are both very happy with this transition. I first met Dario at one of the first expos held in Massachusetts. Easy for me to say. I was really impressed with his unique and very realistic designs, craftsmanship, and presentation. Early this week, 2 pallets, 1,500 pounds, arrived in Surrey, BC. Over 400 molds, patterns, and production masters. We have discussed many ways in which he will incorporate the Southriver Model Works castings into his business, so don't be surprised if you see SRMV. I'm as excited as he is and delighted to see all this work live on. Regardless, I am still in business, but at a reduced level. I have a couple dozen of my last kits left, and am still selling laser cut shingles. For those who have noticed, I ran out of slate shingles. That will be remedied soon. My laser tube is being recharged, and I expect to be able to start cutting some more shingles in a week or so. Other sale items coming up. I sold one set of my kits a little more than a year ago. It sold out in less than 2 hours. I have one last set left and plan to sell that again as individual kits. Sometime around the forthcoming December-January period, I'll send out another email when that is going to happen. So, let's see. I am considering liquidating some parts. I don't have a lot, but there are some complete metal casting sets for a few kits and some other things. However, I won't be selling anything like special incomplete skeleton kits. The SRM layout, the South River, and I don't know, Manchester layout maybe? This is I'm outed. They don't business is continuing. The kit line is continuing, and here's some RailScale miniatures. This is their website. Some fantastic kits there, and these are some pictures of his layout. So this is pretty cool. Some Flickr photos of his layout here. Get rid of you. Oh, look at that. It looks like a Ken Patterson layout. So you can see lots of the Southriver Model Works kits in these pictures here. So it's good to see. I built the Streeters in Clearbrook here. Many of you probably seen this diorama on my layout. Or not, I don't have a layout. I've just got dioramas at the moment. Extensive. So yeah, if you guys want to get a link to this gallery, get this news firsthand, go to the southrivermodelworks.com website. You'll probably get links to this. And if you want to get the access to detailed parts from the Southriver line, go to RailScaleMiniatures.com. And congratulations to Dario Ledon. Good get.